to what happened just the other day down in Peckham. It's a part of South London which is well known for all sorts of reasons. Mainly now, it's a very multicultural place. It's full of different communities of people. There was a massive sort of a punch-up, for want of a better word, just the other day in a place which is called Peckham Hair and Cosmetics. It was a store run by one Sohail Sindho. Now, he has gone into hiding as a result of what happened. Basically, he apprehended a woman who he believed to be shoplifting from his shop. She had come in order to get an exchange for some goods that she didn't want. He said he didn't offer a refund, but she could exchange those goods. She tried to take more than he believed she was entitled to. She wouldn't stop as he tried to stop her exiting the store with too much stuff. A scuffle ensued. She attacked him. It could be very clearly seen on various pieces of footage on video. He has now spoken for the first time and spoken to us here at the Independent Republic of Mike Graham. Our correspondent, Ollie Whitfield-Miocic, went to see him, and here's what he had to say about his safety.
My main concern was my family and myself, the safety as well. So apart from that, like when the incident happened, so it was between me and the lady, whatever was happened, and the police involved, and they investigated the whole report, and then they took the lady, and then whatever the case was. At that time, I told the police officer, so if you want to confirm it to police, you can confirm it. And as I told her, like, she is a woman, she is like my sister, my daughter, my mother, whatever it is. And I don't know what happened to her mind, what happened to me. I am quite regretting the situation, but like, if you can drop the charges, if you can apologize, I will apologize. So we are in good.
Do you understand why the community is so angry when they've seen that video?
No, if you see, if you know, the problem is that like everybody's seen the second part of the video instantly. And if anybody gonna see that part, to be honest with you, he should be mad. And I respect them because they are mad, because like that's the way they should be treating.
And are you sorry for?
I am, yeah. I was sorry when I spoke to the police officer at that time. I was sorry at that time. Whatever is done is not, it shouldn't be done. So this thing shouldn't be happen. But she is a woman. If I don't want to press charges. If she's gonna apologize, then I will say sorry.
And just how upsetting is it, I suppose?
It is upsetting quite a lot. It is.
Why? Why?
You don't want to see your kids to see these things.
Clearly upset. Talking there to Oliver Whitfield-Miocic. He's contacted us since that interview was done to say he's now left London. You can see, though, it's a very emotional moment for him. He's desperate to keep his family out of the firing line. We only have his side of the story for now. We don't have the woman's account of what happened, but we do have this.
Just talk us through what happened.
She came to the shop, and then she went to another colleague of mine. She speaks to him, and then my colleague bring the hair to me. She want to refund the hair. And then I told her, we don't do refunds, and we can offer you exchange or credit note. So in that heat, in that conversation, like, things flare up. So that flare leads to, like, she told me, I'm going to grab the things and take it from there. And then when I stopped her, I was stopping her, like, with my hand, and suddenly, like, she slapped me on the face, and then after that, holding from the back. And then when I was grabbing at the back, she put a basket on my face. It hit me on the eye, and then it was quite hurtful. And then that moment, I probably, like, grab her on the neck, and then I want to drop her down.
I mean, the footage is clear.
Yeah, footage is clear.
You did grab her by the neck.
Yeah.
Do you now realise that was?
No, at that time, no, I didn't, because I was holding her from one hand from the back, and I was just gonna grab her down there. So I should bring her down.
The tension, of course, in the community has risen because of the tension that was probably already there. But many of the pieces of information and many of the messages that you see which are stuck on the outside of the shop would suggest that the people complaining are blaming Sohail for being somehow racist in the way that he reacted. I don't think that's fair. I don't think you can say that. He was defending himself, he was defending the store, and of course he talks more about how some communities have a bit of tension between Asian communities and black communities. He says, though, that not in this case. It's nothing to do with it.
This is your chance, I suppose, to speak to the community.
No, I was, you know, like they are, I respect them ones, all of them ones. My customers are like 99% black or Afro-Caribbean. To be honest with you, I don't like this word, black as well. I speak to them, I sometimes I joke with them, sometimes you get angry, sometimes they get angry.
So for you, was this about stopping a potential crime, or was this about race?
It can't be a race. How can it be a race? It was just a potential crime, that's it. She is a black woman and I am an Asian man. That's the only problem.
Why is that a problem?
No, where the people are saying them ones. That seems to be a problem. Because people think like I am an Asian man, that's why like she's a black woman, that's why I was doing this thing to her. It's not right. It's not good.
What are you going to do? How are you going to reopen this shop when there's so much tension now?
No, there are no plans at the moment. What plans could be like? At this moment, like there are no plans. I'm just like saving my life, that's it.
Sohail Sindho talking exclusively there to the Independent Republic. No plans to reopen the Peckham hair and cosmetics store. A man more or less chased out of his own shop by what can only be described as a very, very big reaction from a local community that his shop has served for many, many years. He says it's not about race. Why is he being attacked as if he's done something racist when all he was trying to do was defend his shop?